delighted today to launch The Source, an enlightening and inspiring book which contains the work of over 50 artists, as well as QR links to their full interviews on the Art as Well YouTube channel. Author Alan Keane has immortalised in book form what has been achieved over the past 2 years, at a time when lack of human contact became the norm. Alan turned that cultural void into positivity by virtually harnessing Ireland's pool of talent into a beautiful source, a river of inspiration and connection on a weekly basis for artists or anyone interested in the arts. Alan started doing Zoom interviews with artists from their studios, which normally most people wouldn't have access to. This was innovative. We could literally see the very palette, the spring where works began, and hear how film, sculpture or poetry and other art forms evolved into a creation. Getting privileged access inside an artist's mind or their creative hub is a rare privilege. And now we all have that here, enshrined in this book, and furthermore accessible through the Art as Well YouTube channel too. It is also worth noting this book is being printed, edited and designed in Ireland, again furthering even more creative streams. Alan's book has opened up opportunities for thousands of people to go behind the scenes of artist studios, to that inner sanctum rarely seen by the public, and learn about the human side of the artists, as well as the techniques and tips that they willingly share. Over 50 artists have participated in this live weekly event, and this book devotes 2 pages to each of them, outlining their career and showing some of their work. It is again worth noting that included under each artist is the novel edition of a scannable QR code, linking the reader back to over 65 hours of recorded interviews on the Art as Well channel. Cogorgeous Alan, for reading all this.
Thank you very much indeed. It's a great honour for me that you come down, but I share that with all the other artists who are contained in this book. Otherwise it would actually be a very slim volume if it weren't for them, I can assure you. I would also like to commend you very much so on the initiative that you've done with this guaranteed income. And I think proof of that is even this morning when I did my interview, live interview with yet another artist. She said that when the pandemic happened, she applied for the pandemic unemployment. And she said that it lifted a huge weight off her shoulders, because when you consider most artists, when they set out on their work, they create a body of work. They would probably have to do maybe anything between 20 and 50 items before they'd have an exhibition. And all of that time they're not earning anything. They're also spending money on materials, canvases, frames, all of that sort of stuff, without any guarantee that they're going to sell anything. And this woman said that it was just such a relief that she could concentrate on actually producing good creative work, and not at the back of her mind saying, will this sell? You know, I'm going to have to produce something that isn't necessarily me, but it's something I know is going to sell to the public. And what I think is going to happen with the pilot scheme that you're doing is that you're going to turbocharge creativity. It'll be creativity on steroids. I'm convinced of that, because the total mindset of an artist changes radically when they don't have that sword over their head, saying, unless you produce something that's commercially viable and so on, the fridge ain't going to be filled. All right? So in the same way as the pop had that impact, I really believe truly that what you're doing will actually have the same effect, and will lead to massive creativity and some very, very interesting results after that. Well, but thank you so much for being here. As I said, you know, I accept this on behalf of all of the artists who were involved. I know that they'd be delighted to see this, and I wish everyone Godspeed. Thank you. If I could add that coincidentally, my daughter, who's here, was actually taught by the minister. And you're going back. Finally, before I finish, if I could also thank Frida Smith who's been a tremendous support to the artist well and continues to be. And through her good offices, she brought the artist well to the attention of the Minister, who very kindly did the forward for the book, for which I'm extremely grateful. And thank you very much, Frida. And as a token of our thanks, again, if you'd accept this. Thank you.
Well, thank you for everything, and I hope you enjoy the book and the exhibition that's on by Fergus Lyons. Fergus is here.
Oh, yes, yeah.
There he is.